Meghan Markle's life in the public eye has been described as a vision of complete hell by a fellow member of the royal family. Sophie Winkleman, sister of Strictly Come Dancing presenter Claudia, married into the royal family in 2009. Her husband is Lord Frederick Winds, the son of the Queen's first cousin Prince Michael. The 40-year-old has made a career for herself as an actress in Hollywood. She landed a role as Zoe in the sitcom 2.5 Men, playing Ashton Kutcher's lover. The successful series ran for 12 seasons between 2003 and 2015 on CBS, the channel that broadcast Meghan and Harry's explosive interview. Despite her acting fame, Ms. Winkleman has managed to keep a low profile and for the most part avoid the intense media scrutiny that her fellow actress, Meghan, has had to endure. In an interview with The Insider, Sophie expressed relief at her relative anonymity, saying she did not envy Meghan's fame and the media intrusion that entailed. She explained, "I don't think you can compare us. She's on a humongous, mega, global scale, and that would be my idea of complete hell. I try to help my beloved causes at a very sort of roots level. I try and do it just by spreading the word organically through the people I know." She added, "But I wouldn't be able to cope with that level of intrusion for 1 minute. I've never been on Facebook, Twitter, any of it. I don't like the thought of it." Meghan has often complained about the intense media scrutiny that she has had to endure after her marriage to Prince Harry. In an interview with ITV's Tom Brady in 2019, she confessed that she found it difficult to cope with the attention of the press, particularly after giving birth to Archie. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were allegedly surprised by the international backlash after their groundbreaking interview with Oprah Winfrey hit the small screen, a source claimed. Meghan and Harry's first interview since leaving the royal family left the whole world talking this month. More than 2 weeks after it was broadcast, commentators are still examining the couple's serious allegations against the palace regarding its approach to race and mental health. The Sussexes' more light-hearted claims have been in the spotlight, too, with Meghan's declaration that she and Harry had actually married 3 days before their lavish, televised ceremony stunning fans. The couple's marriage certificate has since been brought to light and it appears they were legally wed in St. George's Chapel, Windsor, after all, contrary to the Duchess of Sussex's suggestion. Their bombshell interview with Oprah was accused of severely damaging the royal family's international reputation, while others have questioned the accuracy of their allegations. The Sussexes' popularity has plummeted in the UK. According to YouGov, Harry now has a net negative rating for the first time. 48% of Britons expressed a negative view of the Duke, a 15-point drop, while 58% of respondents now have a negative opinion of Meghan, which is a 13-point decrease in support. A source claimed, Harry and Meghan expected to face backlash, but nothing like this. As the Duchess of Sussex told Oprah, "I wasn't planning to say anything shocking, and that she was just telling you what's happened." However, the nature of their intimate conversation with the U.S. talk show star flies in the face of the royal family's mantra of never complain, never explain. The palace faced extensive calls for a response in the immediate aftermath of the interview, which was first aired in the U.S. via CBS. It was broadcast on ITV the following day, but the palace only released its 61-word reply the day after that. It said that the whole family is saddened by the couple's revelations, and that many issues raised are concerning, but added that some recollections may vary. The statement concluded that the problems raised will be addressed by the family privately, and that the Sussexes will always be much-loved family members. Meghan and Harry then spoke to Prince William and Prince Charles over the phone after their astounding interview, before leaking to broadcaster Gayle King that these conversations were not productive. This only triggered yet more backlash in the UK as critics accused the couple of continually publishing details of their private life, even though the royals called for the matter to be settled in private. ITV's royal editor Chris Shipp said, "Now you have Gayle King sort of airing everyone's dirty linen in public. The royals will be absolutely devastated that this has happened. I don't think that this is going to do anyone any favors anytime soon." He added that people will be very wary about speaking to Harry and Meghan in the future if they think it's going to be spread all over the airways. New Ideas source continued, "They've decided to keep relatively quiet for a little while. But don't take that as them not plotting their next move." Harry has only been spotted out and about in California once since the interview was broadcast in the US earlier this month, while Meghan has not been seen in public at all. However, the couple have been making a series of announcements about their new professional lives. The Duke of Sussex chose this week to announce that he is now Chief Impact Officer at a Silicon Valley tech startup firm, despite working for BetterUp for a couple of months according to the company's CEO. He also announced that he is joining the Aspen Institute's new Commission on Information Disorder, to tackle the avalanche of misinformation on today's digital world. On Monday, the Sussexes declared that there was a reshuffle within their new vehicle, Archewell, 2. Catherine St. Laurent, the the former director of its charitable branch, has stepped back into a senior advisory role. James Holt was promoted to executive director of the Archewell Foundation, while the social impact and culture change agency Invisible Hand joined the organization. Archewell's global press secretary, Toya Holness, noted that they have a rapidly expanding team that's deeply dedicated to advancing systemic cultural change and supporting compassionate communities across the world. As the Sunday Times' Josh Glancy tweeted, "First the impact officer job, now the Aspen misinformation gig." Increasingly, the Oprah interview looks less like a moral reckoning for the Windsors and more like the beginning of an organized PR rollout for the Sussexes. It's important to note that the couple have not faced negative backlash everywhere. A Morning Consult poll of U.S. adults found Meghan's popularity had surged in the States after the interview, from 45% to 67%. Harry also saw increased support from Americans, as the proportion of those with a favorable view of him shot up from 46% to 69%. Oprah with Meghan and Harry is available now on the ITV Hub. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are set to stay in the US for some time, an expert has claimed, who points out the couple wants to avoid a pariah-like return to the UK. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have faced a fierce backlash since their tell-all interview with Oprah Winfrey aired earlier this month. The couple has seen their approval ratings plummet in the UK, while the royal family are said to be saddened by the incendiary claims made against them. As a result, an expert has said the Sussexes won't be returning to the UK anytime soon. LA-based branding expert Eric Schiffer has said the couple will seek to avoid returning to UK soil. He told Entertainment Daily, "They're going to be in America for some time. Going back to England at this point would be a painful pariah-like experience." It comes as Meghan and Harry saw their popularity among British adults fall to the lowest level ever recorded. In a survey of 1,664 British adults polled by YouGov between March 10 and 11, less than half, 45%, said they have a positive opinion of Prince Harry. Those who regard him negatively are 48%, resulting in a net favorability score of 3. This marks a major drop of 15 points since YouGov's last favorability poll carried out between March 1 and 2. Meghan's popularity took an even greater hit, with just 31% of those polled having a positive opinion of her. 58% have a negative view of the Duchess of Sussex after the Oprah interview. Her net favorability score is now at 27, down from 14 she held 10 days ago. Mr. Schiffer shed some light on how the couple is viewed in the US, and told the magazine it depends largely on a person's politics. But he said many Americans view the Duchess as a modern-day princess. The branding expert said, "The average American will view them differently based on where they are from and their politics. If you're talking about conservative Americans in the Midwest, many will view them as out-of-touch elites who are acting as modern-day prima donnas. Those in Hollywood, the West Coast and the East Coast, however, will see them in a modern-day Princess Diana-like glow." Meghan and Harry's 2-hour chat with Oprah sent shockwaves around the world, as the couple accused an unnamed member of the royal family of racism and hid out at the institution for failing to support Meghan when she was feeling suicidal. Prince William publicly spoke out against the racism claim, and told reporters earlier this month the royal family is very much not a racist family. The Queen was said to be sad but not angry after the interview aired. An insider told The Sun, "She is not angry, she is just sad. They have always worried about him, Harry, and the Queen feels very protective about him. They always tried to support him when Meghan came along. They all worried less about him when Meghan was on the scene as he seemed so happy."